this is an idea that's churning around in my head. I just took a picture of it. These are playing cards from Oregon. When did I go to Oregon? It was a conference a couple 3 years ago. I can't remember. When was that? This is 2018, 17, 16, either 2016 or 2015. I can't remember. I should date these cards, I tell you. But I get these cards for my students. Because I tell them, they're like, bring me back something. Okay, I'll bring back everybody a souvenir. That sounded wrong, I'm sorry. Modified. Whew. I'm on vacation, leave me alone. So, this is my idea. What am I going to do with it? Why? I don't know why, but it's just like something going on in my head right now. So, I'll get back to you. Hey, how's it going? I'm going... What are you seeing here? You are seeing... I'm going to zoom in a little. Alright. I'm going to zoom in a lot. What you see here, Oregon. And you see playing cards arranged in some weird type of deal. Sorry for the shaking. And... I had an idea to take this glue, Elmer's glue, that's all I got. I don't have any of those. Well, I do have Mod Podge, and maybe I should get the Mod Podge. But I'm just gonna, right now, just gonna do Elmer's glue all. I do have other cards, a whole mess of other cards. It's not a full deck. I'm not playing with a full deck. So what I want to do is make this design. I kind of messed it up because I was moving. I had to put the mat underneath. When I come up with these ideas, I don't have everything in order. You know, I don't have... My mat is not out, so I had it on this piece of cardboard. This piece of cardboard is thick. Much thicker than this piece right here. So I want to put it on this piece of cardboard. And I don't know where I'm going with this idea. I thought, I think I'm just doodling. You know, I'm just kind of making a design. This looks like a really cool design. Is this like a stop sign? Where'd I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Isn't a stop sign 8-sided? Stop! Okay. So I need to transfer this design onto this piece of cardboard over here that you can't see. Did I go out far enough? No. So this piece of cardboard. And then I'll put that over here in the center. So I'm just going to do this, move them out a little bit, so I can see what the design was on the bottom. So this is the design on the bottom. And I first had them normal, let me do this, like lined up, one after another, 4 by 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, like that. So 12 cards, and then I thought, well, that's very plain, and what am I going to do with that? So the idea is, I want to do this, wait a minute, do this kind of a, some type of, no, no overlapping, there we go. So maybe I want to do that because, okay, it's not flat, but I might, you know, that's okay. Then I'm doing this. Also, you might be saying, well, they're not in order. All right, you're right. I need to do like that. And I want this one out. I actually want them alternating like this, where Oregon, the name Oregon, is out and in, out and in. So that's just me. So then I want to do this, right? And kind of match up. The idea was to match up the ends here of the cards with the points on the underside there. And then just to make that octagonal shape. Right. And now, of course, the name is going around. No, not really. Okay, we'll make it that way. Going around like that. So then I had the idea that maybe, I was wondering, that maybe to keep the pictures in the middle and just kind of paint gesso or something on the inside, paint it white there, and maybe white here on the ends, and then everywhere around it, and keep the pictures there. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Also, now that I have it on this one, what I want to do then is also, after gluing, kind of trace around here, right, and cut out this part, and it'll be, then it's something like a trivet, I suppose. And then I was also thinking about either keeping the whole design as it is, like that, or keeping the whole design like that, sorry, you know, maybe Mod Podge the whole top here, and then make like that clear finish type of deal. It's already has, you know, that the glossiness, and the Mod Podge is gloss. And then later on put some clear acrylic sealant on it, or sealer, and then adjusting, and keep it as is, you know. And it would be like a, right now in the camera panel, it looks really cool, you know, with the pictures. I can see these little pictures, you know, it looks really cool like that. And maybe just painting white around that, cover up everything else. Do I want to make the cards? So now I have other cards, like I said, and I could do this one like this just to kind of mess around with it. It might be a learn as I go. It's more over along the ideas of, I have an idea, although this idea is not fully, has not fully blossomed yet. So it's kind of just, I want to do something crafty. Okay, fine. I'm going to pull these out, pull these out, pull these out. So I want to just glue, at the moment, I just want to glue these cards together. It is jam-packed full of books, I think. I'm assuming that glue went in there. I didn't even see it. Oh, I didn't see it. Did you see it? Okay. This is where you put your glue on your fingers. I know, I should have something. I don't know, paper towel. Something. So I just want... What was that? I just want to let that sit a bit. I don't know how well glossiness is going to glue to glossiness. I really haven't glued cards together lately or ever. I'm going to move that over a little. So I'm also hoping, hey, is that going to work like that's what I'm seeing? Oh yeah, that's maybe while it's glossy now. I should start moving these together a little bit better. Yeah! I'm going in this direction, so this has to also... I want to be able to... Is that even going to be even? It was perfect when I had it like just set up like this is what I want to do, you know. Oh yeah, that'll work. That should work. I'm going in the wrong direction. Wrong direction there. Is there really any kind of direction? It's gonna be it. It is a little off, right? If you're wondering about order and structure and why is it crooked, it is my craft. So don't worry, it's okay. Okay, so these are not glued down. Right, that. Okay, are these? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, so I am going to, right, it's gonna go here. And make sure that the tips, I'm going to turn it around a little here. So what does that look like? It's, actually, that's not too bad for somebody, for just an idea that just popped into my head. Not too bad. If I take a little drink of water and then clear my throat, that's not, what's up with that? So, this is the one I just glued, right? Okay. That was that one. That. What I should do here is do this. And just kind of hold this down. And I was thinking about that, doing that. Now let's see. Uh-oh. It's stuck. Oh, look, I got glue. Some glue there. And that's okay, because eventually... No, that's not okay. I should have done that time. No. Oh, that's okay. Now, technically, this is glued down, even though I didn't intentionally glue it down. I didn't mean to glue it down, but I mean, that would work, right? And if I didn't intentionally glue it down, I am going to use this brush. This brush? I think I'm going to use this brush to put glue under here. Under here. I don't know if you can see it. Under here, right there. So this is what I have. Isn't it awesome? It's still coming up in the end there. Could put the board down on it. I move it over a little. Yeah. Maybe use my bone folder, except I don't have it with me. So, oh, you're a kid. Oh, okay, yeah. Took some of the glue off, so that's a good idea for taking some of the glue off. Hey, man. So, this is, maybe I'll just move this over here and get it out of the way. So, the handle of a pair of scissors. Who knew, right? Okay. So now we'll have to let it, I should let it dry completely. I want to look. I want to see, do you see any gaps between card and cardboard? I do see some, like I see some right here. Right here a little bit. Maybe a little bit here. Not too bad. Let me do it this way. Is this a better? There's a little bit right there at the top. Oh, see, I messed up right there. Horse! Oh dear. Yeah, I should have checked that better. I messed up right there too. Never mind. It's okay. You can mess it up. It's got its own little mark here. It's a funky stop sign. I heard a kitty. Blue says hi. I heard him. Blue. They will. They're nearing their first year of life. What a good. Obviously, I want to make sure that this completely. What I should do is, why did I draw that? Because I'm going to That is very handy. I need to make sure that my X-Acto knife set in my future crafting room is within arm's reach like it is right now. I know I'm not pressing very hard. I don't know what I'm afraid of. Hey! Just a minute, I'm not thinking. I don't know. What's I thinking? I'm gonna use this. Over here. Protect those little paws of mine. Can I go this way? I can do whatever I want, I guess. I'm gonna do it this way. Or not. Now I am pressing hard there. Here's what I'm gonna try and do. Oh, that was a bad idea. I'm gonna say, wow, you're really bad at cutting. You're so far off. I'm telling you, these scissors are awesome. Can it cut that big one that I just showed you that came off of the cat's temporary housing? Well, maybe. Might have to do the X-Acto on that one. A little bit more. A little bit more. I'm going to show you in a minute. Next one. There we go. All right! Yay! I cut cardboard. Hooray! Alright. I really need to use this more, demonstrate it more for you, because this is awesome. Shannon Green, you need this. So you don't scare your viewers when you cut cardboard and your fused vinyl and stuff like that. Okay, so it does have kind of a funky little design going on, right? Even there. This one I might, kinda, yeah. Pretty cool. I think I cut a tiny sliver of the card off here, but it's so tiny you can't even tell. And I was just thinking, where'd that go? So tiny. So I'm thinking, okay, no big deal. Okay, so now that I have this, what am I gonna do with it? Mod Podge it. Right? I said I was gonna Mod Podge this. Mod Podge. I might take something around the edge, maybe. What would look good? Duct tape? One of my designs, one of the designs. Oh, I wonder if fabric tape would work. That's an idea. So right now, this is just like a work in progress, you know. I do have to, see, now that's another thing. What I want to do is I want to Mod Podge this, right? Put it up here. And, right? Cover this top part with Mod Podge. And then, also I had the idea to do it something here, like I mentioned earlier, something in the middle. Okay, so we'll do that. It doesn't matter if it's not going to say 3. I am going to cut it. Cut it out. I don't know what the cats are doing. The cats say, "Ooh, what's this?" I would think the thrill would be gone by now since they've been here since September 2017. It's not a perfect circle. Oh dear. Ooh, now see, I would have to have white. I think white all the way around, right? I think what I'm going to do is not do the Mod Podge yet, but do gesso around here, around here, and keep these pictures, and paint gesso here, white gesso, around the edges, everywhere except where the pictures are, on these 4, of course, and then glue this down here, right? I think I'm going to do it. And I got to put the cat's food out. So I'll be right back. I have not yet used this gesso. It is Grumbacher gesso. Artist acrylic medium. Prepared ground for oil and acrylic colors. Prepared ground. That sounds weird. I am going to use one of those. And this container that has water in it kind of has, I don't know if you can see it, but other than my hand underneath, it kind of looks like it has a yellow tint, but it's not, it's an old Campbell's soup container, and it's totally washed out and clean. So it's just the broth. That makes me wonder how long has that been in there. But what I noticed with the chicken noodle soup containers is that it leaves a yellowish tint on the container, the plastic container. Oh. Oh. Do I have to stir this? Timmy's like, what? I was in Amazon today. Of course I was in Amazon, right? I was in Amazon. And most people use, I don't know, a paper towel. I was in Amazon today. You can mix this with water. So that's one of the things I read, is that you can mix it. Now I have to be careful because I was just thinking, I'm going to use this. Now I'm thinking, why am I using this one? Because I'm going to use what's on the lid. Oh, my first stain on my cutting mat. So, what am I gonna do with this? Wow, I'm surprised it's not. It's very heavy. What I'm gonna do, somebody's gonna say, throw it out! And I say, no, I mean, what am I gonna do with the paint, the gesso that's on it? It reminds me of cream cheese. Now I'm hungry. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll throw that out. Okay. I'm gonna look and see if it says, please stir before using. Now that I've used it. Stir well. Apply with brush. Oops. Okay, whatever. I thought you used it before. A long time ago. Doesn't mean I remember what to do with it. I know you cover it before you paint. So, and actually I don't think I'm going to have to put another coat on. I think I can paint right over that. What am I going to paint? What color am I going to paint it? That's another thing. Okay, so if I... Is this dry? No. Is this dry? No, it's not dry. Put this here. Can you see that? No, you can't. My hand's in the way. Put that there. Ooh, that would work, right? That looks pretty good. So let me... How much can you see? Right there in the center will be the mount hood. Right there. Right there. I still doesn't. I can't hold it so that it doesn't, you know, so my hand doesn't get in the way. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, it looks nice 3D. Maybe I can prop it up and have it. Then what is the use of this? I still don't know what the use of this is, other than it looks cool. It's a cool thing. We'll figure out a term for it later, a purpose. Any ideas? Also, I gotta stop because I'm getting ready to feed the cats. I feel it in my bones. In this, ta-da! Wait, I have to measure twice, cut once. Right. Oh, have a delightful day.